こんばんは皆さん。これたちはタンジャリンマウンテンです。みかん山です。どうぞよろしく。So we are here after our grand opening in our new headquarters and our ribbon cutting celebration. That was on Kimono Day.
Kimono Day.
And we've had an amazing time.
Yes.
We had so many people from the village of Rolling Meadows come out. We had the mayor and the city alderman.
Yes.
And we had so many people come. I think at one point we had probably about 30 or 40 people in here.
Yes.
Which is amazing. And
This place normally feels big,
but
but in that moment it felt small.
It was
We-
toasty.
Very
Yes,
warm.
and
Very
very
warm.
toasty.
it was very, very cold. It was snowing outside, so we had the heat on. But at one point there were so many people in here, we
turned on
actually
the air.
turned on the aircon because it was so warm. But so one of the things that happened today that I was not expecting was that my teacher, my sensei, Shozo Sato, who was responsible for kind of starting me down the path of kimono in the first place, he actually gave me a present that I wasn't expecting. So we're going to take a moment to open it, and he told me that this paper is the translation of it. So I'm not going to ruin the surprise right now. I'm going to pass that to you.
Okay.
And I am gobsmacked and thrilled. And I'm going to try to open this without damaging the ribbon because it's a really pretty ribbon. I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
Maybe. Teamwork makes the dream work. Right.
私はできます。
Uh-huh.
我々は真剣なんです。
Okay.
Okay. So, we are going to open very carefully. Oh, I feel bad for ripping the paper. I am going to make so many crayons out of this. It's a scroll. I'm not gonna get emotional.
Yeah, what are emotions?
I'm not gonna get emotional.
Yeah. You want me to stand?
No.
I'm usually the scroll holder because I'm taller. I'm gonna get emotional.
Oh.
I'm gonna hide my face.
This is Japan Beauty. Beauty of Japan.
So Sato Sensei painted this scroll for Tangerine Mountain. Just for us.
So hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So we just had our Kimono no Hi, our Kimono Day event, and what did you guys think?
I think it went great.
Yeah, I think it went great.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, we had so many people come out. We had like in Kelly, your neighbor came out. We had people from the city of Rolling Meadows come out.
So many people from Rolling Meadows.
Oh
Yes.
my God, yes!
Yeah.
It was crazy. We had city alderman, we had the mayor, we had people from community development, the Chamber of Commerce,
Chamber of
Police
Commerce.
the police
Police
chief
department.
came out, and guys, we are officially members of the Chamber of Commerce now. So we're going to be able to figure out ways that we can work with the city of Rolling Meadows to bring more kimono and bring more elements of Japanese culture to, not just the town and the people that live in it, but the businesses too.
Yes, fantastic.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, and Terry, isn't it true? We were having conversations with a few people about educational programming.
Right.
About
Exactly.
kimono.
About bringing in school groups and also about going to places where school groups are meeting up together for almost like conferences, which is sort of what
Yeah.
it sounded like. I'm not exactly sure what they call it for that age range, but
That's fair.
it's basically almost like special field trips for the kids
Yeah.
when they're brought in from all kinds of different school districts in the area. So sort of like what we did at Folk Fair
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking, where we had 5,000 middle school kids
Yeah.
descend upon our booth.
Stamping their
Yes,
Passports.
we were stamping passports and teaching 6th grade kids all about kimono and samurai history. So
Now,
it'll be good.
I have to ask. So we are all wearing kimono in different ways.
Yes,
Obviously. We have Aunt Kathy sporting a more traditional style. Same thing with Tangerine Mom, but with a little bit of modern in it. We have the Western tops because it was snowing outside. So it was寒いになりましたね. So it was a little bit cold. たくさん雪が降っていました。だから暑いのものはとてもいいんでしたね. So we wanted to be a little bit on the warm side. And then you had both traditional and modern with the skirt underneath. Because your piece, since it's antique, it was a little bit shorter.
Right.
So we put a skirt underneath.
I could not wear this with an ohashi.
So 長いになりました.
I am too tall. So
大丈夫ですよ.
we didn't even try to wear this with an ohashi.
But it's such a nice murasaki purple.
Yes.
It's so pretty with the shibori.
Shibori just
I know, it is just good. I love it. And then we have Tangerine Tiff here, the official model for Tangerine Mountain. And we had her in a hikizuri.
Hikizuri.
Yeah, with done up in almost like a bridal style in
I
a way.
feel like a pretty princess.
You look
The
amazing.
ball gown underneath.
Yeah. And you know,
And the dress done over, with the kimono done over the dress.
The thing that I loved, and you have to tell me if you had people say the same thing to you.
Yeah.
But I had people ask me, "Is it kimono?"
Yes.
What were their reactions like when you told them yes?
They were confused. Well, here's the thing, because I told them that it was a hikizuri, and then that piqued the interest of, what's that?
Ah.
It's a dance kimono. What? Nani?
Yeah, これは何ですかね?
So just being able to tell them that, like, I would even lift up the skirt and be like, here, feel the weight at the bottom.
Yeah.
And so there was a really good educating point that I got to do this. I don't get to do that often.
Yeah. I mean, you always look gorgeous. You know, we always make sure of that. But to be able to engage again in that education, like today was a celebration for us, but to be able to center it around the education for kimono, that feels so good to me. I'm sure.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they always were asking where the sleeves were.
Yeah.
Yeah. And being able to be like, oh no, those are the panels at the back.
These are my tails.
Yeah, exactly. It's just there's so many good
It's a style
things.
that we found on Instagram from Japan.
Yeah.
And have replicated here.
Yeah.
So it's actually not that difficult to do once you practice it.
Yeah.
But it just takes a little bit of thinking backwards.
But
Yeah.
it's fascinating to watch you talk, like, hear you and see you talk through how you're gonna
That
do
process.
this. Yeah, it's fascinating.
It's you have to just kind of break your brain and turn it 180 degrees. Skirt, skirt.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just
Well,
rotate.
you know, the thing that I am happiest about today is that normally, when COVID hasn't been
Yes.
a thing and impacting our industry,
Yes.
you know, we're so used to going out to people to explain what kimono are and how to wear them, and usually we deal with a younger generation of people, you know,
And-
college age
And there
and
are
younger.
people who have come to the event because they already have an interest in Japan.
Yes.
But here we had people from our local community who maybe have never had an opportunity to experience anything Japanese, and
Yeah.
they came to us. And so we had folks who weren't even aware that there were different types of kimono.
Yeah.
So we were starting very much from a introductory level.
It was really a
But
blank slate.
Everybody was very interested. I had a lot of people from Rolling Meadows who were very interested in learning about what we do here, because this was so outside of their typical experience. Because you think of how many ribbon cuttings,
Oh,
might
yeah,
do.
absolutely.
but
There are-
not like this.
There are thousands of businesses in Rolling Meadows
Yes.
that they have done ribbon cuttings for, but you're right, never quite like this.
Nope.
And and the thing that just impresses me the most is that even though, like when we had our remarks, right? People understand that yes, this is a day to celebrate, you know, us and a ribbon cutting and Kimono Day, but I really think it resonated with people the fact that yes, we're celebrating kimono, but we're celebrating kimono because they are such a beautiful part of Japan's tradition, but it's also a vehicle for cultural exchange.
Yes.
And for being able to understand and experience something about someplace that is completely different from here.
Right.
And seeing so many people understand that and agree that that's important and that does matter and that we're needed to do things like
I gotta
this.
tell you something.
That was so heartening.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
So one of the aldermen, after I was talking to her, she said, going to Hawaii next week.
Oh.
I hadn't really thought about going to Japan,
Wow.
but now this is on my radar.
Hey.
And I said, hey, if you want to know more about going to Japan,
Ask us.
we have some experience.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
So,
And that's so good. That's the whole point behind all of this. I mean,
that's
yes,
why we do what we do.
yes, they're pretty. We love wearing them, and they look awesome.
That was great.
But to plant that seed,
Yeah.
to have someone want to learn more,
And I got to bust out the bookside books.
and
You
got to bust
did.
out the books.
And the Katagami sample books.
There you go.
And
And the other
Shimacho,
Hinagatsubon, I'm sure.
And the Hinagatsubon.
Yeah, that's
We
good.
got to show
You have
people
this
things that they have never
Never
seen
seen.
before.
One of the things that I was really impressed with people in the village that I talked to, one of the questions they asked is if you guys would do some education
Oh yeah.
at festivals.
Yeah.
And like you said, the school children and everything, and they were truly, truly interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they could not believe how beautiful the kimono.
Hey.
That's good.
Good. I said it was like wearing living art.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
guys.
And bouncing off of that,
Mhm.
honestly, so one of the first gentlemen of Rolling Meadows that came up, we were just talking back and forth a little bit, and he asked me, so do you just do the clothing, or are you going to branch out and do other things that are from Japan? I was like, absolutely. I mean, our goal is to go into the scrolls, into more of that kind of artwork, but then we also kind of venture into the pottery, lacquerware,
Yep.
Foods,
Lacquerware, food.
yep.
Of course, anime.
Of course.
Animeを大好きだ。
Of course.
Of
course. Oh yeah.
Bakery.
Everything. Oh,
You know.
the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
We're finding all kinds of things that people would like to
Oh, yes.
get from Japan. So
Oh, yes. And, I
just
mean,
keep on going.
to be fair, because we are avid collectors ourselves, in the process we've been able to expand our own collection slightly. I mean, that's one of the benefits of owning the business. You get to have nice things so that you can share nice things. But you know what, guys? I just, after everything that we have been through as a business, after surviving COVID, after making it through that dark first week when we didn't even know if our business is going to survive another day,
Or how that would happen.
to dream that it would happen and to not even know how.
Yeah.
Right.
And now to be here and have this kind of event and have so much love and so much support for us and for our mission, I am so excited.
And for our new home.
And for our new home, it's beautiful here, and I'm so excited that we're here and in a community that really wants this and loves this and supports this. I mean, I don't even know what the future is going to hold for us, but I know that we're just going to keep on climbing that mountain because there is nothing but good.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm so grateful to have all of you here as a team. I'm so grateful that we all get to work together to
And
do
it's
this and
fun.
make this possible.
And
And
it's
it's
so much
fun.
fun.
And I hope that for anybody who hears this, anybody who sees this, anybody who is here today or tuning in on our live stream, I just hope that people take away from it that we have such passion and we have such dedication to it because it matters, and I hope that it inspires the same passion and dedication in other people.
That's right.
So
Yes. So we want to thank everybody who
Yes.
helped us to
thank
put
you.
all of this together, and everybody
you.
who has helped our business survive over the last 2 years.
And really, anybody who has supported our business and believed in us from day one. Because without things happening exactly the way they did,
we wouldn't be here.
we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know, they say every moment comes once in a lifetime.
Yep.
You know, ichigo ichie. You know, this moment, one lifetime.
Yep.
I can't wait to see all of the other once in a lifetime moments that happen. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for a wonderful Kimono Day, and we can't wait to see you next year.
Yeah.